Yo, ebusiafo ye ma wonyi na adwe yeziba Coastal TV program no ye Kasa current affairs program a anwumbre bia no obono numa ye hyiemu wa ha na ye dwendwen oman no nkodo nsama okodo throughout the week no na ye fa na ye mpensempensem na chechen ya adwen imde oidanala wa sokra no ewo adwenkyere aye botuma bam na abekere wa adwen ma nyina ya bom program no wetum wa ye krabohwe mezinezi dani abawana mo enuanum ebien wa efia ha dey and yankomo twetwe no obede ankasa sanda won kofa ebien se wo hyiaza na ochere oyede do nkotin mo oye menua fresh SHAKUR na me bisande nizina ankasa no I de Isaac wenful no nkofo nyim okobebi no kakra ofa na Isaac wenful a obi a ne hu chire oka fresh SHAKUR oza no oye popular obi anyim izinamizin no ofia ha ne oboboyema ya yempesepesem na ankasa munua MAMUDU ISSAH MAMUDU oye Cape Coast South NDC Deputy Communicator Communications Director enyo nti nne yimbri dam ko fe bieni na enyo no bocho nkomo na abansam dam na ogu epono da ebotumi atwe nkomo no oye sebeka ya onchire bia omampanyin John Dramani Mahama na oye ne campaign promise there se yakopon yadom na se oba benuma Ghana fo sam na kwanya de omba yo mampanyin na azakura wotuma aye Ghana fo nyina wonyu asoye dia Ghana constitution na dodo na gize nyama bi wo ma oda yesesa no obesa constitution no na was nyama foforo bi was ahyem de mo oba ya obia no nyoba je Ghana constitution ho ampa oma was start process no ma waye process nyina wie mo waso document ni poza ma mampanyin nzesi ana manfo buda woro twende mampanyin was white paper baba no wa kire direction na odo mani na ye as far as the constitutional review is concerned nti wa ma CDD no onye other CSOs wasn't there oyaza wa frɛ abande omomos na onfa embrento onfa time nto na ehina ye constitutional reforms na Ghana area no onka de azeno ye hya asende na ye dey okira ye dey na obi ala ehu de damo kwan no na waza atoa worofado na wire reforms no damo ba ya obi abonto du wona sempanyefo nzi time no da na okira watwe adwun wagina do na bibia la akodo osande emre no kwa na orokọ basa so ya hwe oye Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry woni panyin nsem bi abotugwa osinde oyaza osi policy discontinuation undermines Ghana's industrialization agenda inyo ochede se nne dam abani wa abenima na se oye hyehyei ozugu ho na se ofri abanda abamfo baba no nyema papa na abanda don wa yeze gu ho no wo je ho na wan kasa wofa won so won zefofor na won sanso wo hya se da wori ya nyema nti da manzama no oma man no oyida da osan na echi ana so de ogina na name oma mpuntu mbam o ma examples bebre nti she discussion na asa da ma examples nyina obokwa menkomanism no obo ndase bebre nyina no yaza ye bohwe na da mansam nyina eza tugwa Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly wa she demolitions bi ase ye bohwe himfa na wakọ wa ye dam demolition no ya sanso ya hwe da azna warrior no o 9 day wonder another what you na waye da no de etna ha no na menyi SHAKUR na big man na yereka woko assembly sitting nsama wokan na ebi ye demolition exercise yela assembly wa yaze was osai oyo osande nkofo bred na wesi da nesi bebi ansufa ndi sensu toza na ochere flood na orokodo nemum azakura waka yebepede obaye pa ye congested streets na markets nte kwa abra kotokraba ka kwa no na nkofo za ye market was a police wo na worotanazi ni na yebahwe assembly member kro wa ha nti yebebisa the assembly da menyama no wore ye den ene otu nkofo na azachi na wasanso abatena ho the worotanazi nti nyina yebahwe kwa na assembly obahwe madam menyama wala tutuye da mobaya traffic no obey free flow ma obi asoso nenyu agi ene damansami no gu yamponda ye baba ka ho asam ye beso de enye ntena na odruwa ebogbe akomatrofo no number na ebotuma afra no ye 0508206846 0508206846 6846 oni ahomatrofa ebutu afre na eze waje nkyere eze abobua dwumezi no ma quickly no ma million akwa aba na straight away no yɛhwɛ yɛn discussion na ase na yɛhwɛ baabi a yɛzi eti na ɛnan ɛsbato mamud ɔtene
boko
mo akwa aba ada yɛhwɛ dem platform yi da yɛn first time yɛhwɛ platform na awoze peta na bola de bia yɛhia Shakur se unia ko pe ne Shakur no boss yakopona wama wezi kan nti wama waka amna Shakur gotin nti yebe yedwuma leza Shakur no boss ne minya kwaso na so obo no ko na pa wo issues out them Shakur tene na Isaac no kwafu nyimze Isaac wefo no kwafu nyim da mizin no cause say yakobo da mo Isaac mo furu ya kwafu nyimo kide nya ka Shakur za wona wo classmates nza no wonyim fu ne nko madam rebobo register na ona na bobo okay yenzi me enyima ya Shakur nti mo onyina akwa ba nyo ye be share discussion na safe oye Ghana Chamber of Commerce and Industry on president asama oza botuga Mark Bedu Abuaje no kasa wodumezi bi ase no chede mamun pede mo hyase fi wodo o na mo hwe awon na oba abanemu nkyare bia o asam kro kan a o twen kofe bre wadwen gina ye 1D 1F also 1D 1F policy na nkoya policy papa na so change of government bay ohu de aban foforo na waba no won fa na nyua mfa nko oyedam policy onkura ayedam a watu egu na was another good policy so was aba oye 24-hour market economy I will feed the market 24-hour market economy so wotum wo ye na wo ye ne ye ya obobo ma mu ni na bebre na so nka 124 market hour economy no na onye 1D 1F no nka won fam bom na oma the industrialization agenda of the nation na nka onye nka onzimu na so wamba na dam nti yenhwe asama orekai anye bia oye no kwa na dentina eya na say change of government ba policy papa bia abanda da no oza tuga bunda afofo no ba na wepia esinchan na nankasa oriye or implement ni policies of the manifesto manifesto no wojina do campaign nti ono na obohwe na wozezimo njuma
better than in fact mfa ko yem fenti a me mpanyifo nyina ro work coast mintia the MP for Cape Coast of Honorable Raga mintia the one of Cape Coast South Honorable Kokoro Kithagen mintia wonyina mintia MC Honorable George Justice Ata mintia me mintia ze be chebia nti mintia this for mpanyifo nyina na this for branch they could say you prepare for our meeting on the 20th of this month.
Okay.
Dan asama iken if 1992 constitution no mumpa owum de che osede abani biara no se eba azi biara na wo predecessor wa start no oye mandatory because constitutional provision with the moment you use the word shall that means oye inshe zema ode nche ode ye efa article 36(5) now of the 1992 constitution also government shall pursue policies aimed at ensuring that development is eventually balanced across damna oka nti our government no the constitutional provision is there nkode getum ye the maze no but many times they won't abani bi ba no sore ya za they won't like for instance 1D 1F here or setting as an example in fact MPP was starting Akufo-Addo he made that promise at Cape Coast Technical University at that time, you know, and NDC was we're commissioning the Commander Sugar Factory.
Okay.
That was the time we were making them promises there. Say yes, yeah, Commander Sugar Factory. Once we put about 1 year, the most 1 year, one district, one factory, one district, one factory, which is good. Which is very good. Maybe I know what my career as papa beneficia, my career on here as a papa. But they made it on a campaign platform, and it founded its way onto their manifesto. then eba benim na pede the mazi is it to go maybe ahu the mazi na policy there should be a policy policy amazo to any there should be a documentation policy document which will be taken to the parliament are judged to me there them as no fans work and this is the document this is the road map yes ba the mazi share orders and one yes ba the mazi e Ghana.
Okay,
when you say there's nothing like that. There's no in the policy document will hand over to NDC. What to NDC for the you started the mazi. Nti eba pede wo be de wo botu yado.
Okay, then it's government offer the more policy document bi anyway. Na on redevelop the more policy. Nanka we meet the demands.
One was just what kind of sloganeering. Was the zina was total before they came in. We already doing those things. That's an Obano. I found that some of the sugar this commander sugar factory would revived it, and the roadmap was that from commander the sugar factories we're going to do one to us Savulugu at the northern part of Ghana. We're going to do one day, and commander Mr. Commander Kumasi Shoe Factory we revived it at that time. INSU starch we revived it. So many companies we were started the area. Na ebe there eba be 1D1F into 1D1F ebe no existing companies now what the data na we go no kwame time ogui no we expecting that at least wa so be shemekene that time na wakere be 1D1F no commercial sugar factory was abandoned with diligence one Kasa for so many years was it
was a strategic investor na abandon this carbon because abandon this shema Bobo Kobe into a investor and causes can was a bishop. It's yesterday when you investor, all right, from India, but yeah, no, baby, Okuwi.
Abandon MPP Abandon Kasano when you're ready there, say Azibi Quadra or Bobwa. Yeah, in the common fund or fresh accord tonight or funded or assembly member is out to me there. All legacy projects. Assembly should try and continue those projects. And say abandon any project we are MPP was start here yes abandon because these factories we're already doing it. This recently the commercial sugar factory the board has been inaugurated. We start what feasibility studies and Yama factory they revive those factories. It's MPP and Kasa no there's no any factory we are that time and was a bear yesterday and so. Typical example, this Peter Fullen Ray or offended Atabazi. That time in the way Insu. As at now, Insu now what capture on the 1D1F. Insu. F.A. offender, I mean Sangari. As at now, as I know in the first, I mean, what you on the Kawa, Cape Coast, you do.
I mean,
what you mean, Cocas Kawa. Them time in them time they were kind of 1D1F. No, them time in a Miss Sangari, Ugui.
No, then was an ass.
Was an ass and a can crack. Damn, even one Kasa when you Perimensa. Perimensa, or Bumkitty, no on Gemma, a offended, I miss Angari on Webosum. Still, it's important. What on a tick? Light post. I mean, Sangari was a minute. What on tick?
Tick no go no, I was
that what on was as I know weighing. As Nti abenya MPP abano no anya ndisa
amama was ka share investment scheme bi mu a okolloke ona ma ejuma started there orokofo
aneze ejuma no orokofo nkofu wo mo yi nkofu ezi na but at least as a listening government and also government open hen yen
but the buy no difficult there abakare ebo so nipa nim because when you trade this was ka shaha na or a big risk no zakashawo
no
and say scanning into my back bioma or
American yale atitesamo aban that them time into my out one day mpa kan chen there the mazin nko fuka ye ntina wanze no waye now welcome them point I'm sure I'm at the mazin America do mense I'm around that place mense the mazin me da nti me kan do oye them also more kan it just how to provided in our constitution
yeah
Article 35 or no they are simple or share some any other government but yeah so politicians here who are there say my brother Dan or started the moon, see, and I'm some water. Was oh, Dan Ampo, I actually. Dan I'll be Abazan away. Yeah, my Indian PPA and also about Yada. Yeah, my NDCA and also about Yada. These are some of the things that disturbs these things. See, I have a parent to BB. My children also want a legacy project to be. Yeah. So, like, let's say policy like free education, for instance. Though we started it in a parody basis, they came and continued made it absolutely free. When we came here, Mama can answer. That's why MPP, when you're there, the man is in this over making a Cabana MPP will go as no MPP and one Pagani young can go. That's just the issue. And see, I'm as a Mama can there. It's a good call. In this if we anchor there as it be MPP, you know, why we are going to stop it. At a Kaya Tama, who for Shabenim at Amos Obey, he called for a conference at Senti. MPP Fujina Ketse, the MPP in the Alanco. Oji Ketse, MPP, you found that man, yeah, Nancy Oka's opinion, former finance minister, Manhattan Sini. No, not before of Marfu, this man, Bibuku. Those first of Marfu, and two. Akoto on the way film. Man, since he was also a finance man. There's this man who was one of the MPP, the strong economist man.
Okay. I want to finance minister. On economic advisor to
one of man no kwada mazi ni bi no man na follow MPP man you know just because what kind of mama ko no kwai nti man as at now ntin ka bia bio but as at now no he criticizes NDC government on policies then we take those policies on board mama can answer nti MPP ankasa no why wan dwin there as no should be them it should be them like policies like and now say ampo we found that Kumasi Afar hospital here go follow what or a project I started. Yes, started when I didn't need for 8 years. Why don't project this what I said.
I say overture to be a Farzi overture.
One tell. Oh, what then again? Ako in town we found in town which I
e-blocks.
On
Empire Council. One poem where I'm a Kawasam. They are
Master, I had it in no go as in our home. They wanted to start the school, then they continue the project. Maybe be what did
I know, yeah, Abana organ how on Suban. On Massa, Wakan.
But MPP wasn't no, and who was so. Senior as it into church project, MPP Bayer. Why I adding it? There's a clear roadmap that he had his bill could be or the MPP way or two in this one. It's not there. But hey, is the whole correct. What did one cousin? Because no one was started. That has been one sou, no new one band. Which is not best for the country. Because Constitution Nangasaka, they continue it, but our way. But you started the punish government for those things now. Until we'll set up. Punishing point that you to like if a government you know the first 2 years, imagine all timeline here there, you're starting there, or change the 1 week later, you are supposed to complete it. I didn't my time and I laugh.
Only holding governments to accountable to their stewards.
Or when as a government, if it's supposed to be impeached, you impeach the person. If the finance minister was supposed to make sure that this is not done, we remove him from office. When you go to the Western world, it is even the way powerful, no. Them local assemblies, no.
Yeah.
One way powerful, no. Local assembly, nobody. Central government cannot come down and decide for them. But ever Ghana, I answer them. Bibiano just was order from above.
Yeah.
Bibia order from above. Into that, mom work in there. Say, young say constitution I actual. Then the constitution I actual. Say, you're for them in them pies. I do ma. That means I'm seminar on bumpo. On bumpo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shakur. Mamin Teo, is it true there? Or chere as no abana wa bagana ha successful governments or also bande project bia o nyonko ba bia na oba onam de obozi na obo nyonko nzi na aka ho ntino obegye ato na nankasa wafa ni nezi waye ma mente wali nchira
the man wasi na mfa dem akonye do na mfenchi a oye MPP ebusuaku ni ya from national to the polling station. I think that Yami Aduma never start in electoral area elections in China. Never start from China to Tuesday. Never start from China to Tuesday. Yami Aduma never start until Minchi be our MPP. Ebusuaku ni ya. Na Minchi oya MAMUDU boss Oluko National Youth Organizer. Kasa. Youth organizer Ami Aduma about 200 aba September say say MPP constituency executives and regional executives we be you one we no san one can na want to abema na onfa na nyim ze o former boy MPP party na ontum yemfa njitum na mfi eni samanyaku wonse ntimu wiandam na mama wako issue no do na issue na mokodon medin kama Kasa my brother can ask the no 1D1 FN 1:1 factory na policy document behind it is never true. You want when you are transition the transitional way not everything is in when it comes to agriculture sector now not everything there is a policy document bagging 1D1 FI is the moment or today being Commander Sugar Factory, also by Amfa Sanka, we touch it. Yeah, the answer kay. On the 17th of September 2017, they install a machine now or produce white sugar or Commander Sugar Factory. International can one also on Yanokon. E blocks your after
the machine was a machine the bayano.
Yeah,
or bandana, young sugar, no the production.
That is why I can yes, in because of Wobesi factory, they should have considered certain factors, but why then? One, yet outgrowers, where are we going to get the supply, the raw materials? Okay, one factor demanding. Now, if we are going to get it, if they are there, the quantity, the frequent they can produce it, like the growers able to that feed. Yes, but the reliability of it.
That was our age.
What I instead of them, they just start everything afresh. That is why minister, then trade minister, out back at the we need a strategic investor. So what they left behind was very bad. Into my preoccupation and started the 8-1 So if
but for 8 good years.
8 good years.
Into my Hoshima. We want
a strategic investor over born Ababwa. Them can start as say. Inti under 8 good years and so yet someone behind the mother. Ne good eye is home come. Then you may a fireman, enough for fun to attack go to an avenue if you have been. And the sister say if they thought the wire obey or they think the way obey into what 1 year 6 months in church or one saka. Them can start as say. Inti say if you are a government and you decide to kill 1D1F 1:1 factory policy and at the same time to planting for food and jobs, then you are not being a sensitive government. Yeah, because looking at this looking at what NDC ISSAH, the cancellation of 1D1F and planting for food and jobs, are we industrializing the country or we are deindustrializing the country?
But because Parliament or pass a vote, Munke process, but Munke there finally I saw the pass vote there they are officially ending the 1D1F policy.
Yeah.
or parliament.
Okay.
That was when after a change of government somewhere last year.
Sure. And he said just 5 months in office, you are killing local industries, sir. Then, Papa look, MPP one F. You start to a central region here. A Kumfi pineapple factory. So if even though say any damn feasibility studies, you the raw materials in place, the warmer farmers and the outgrowers and what by Yamana. Into factory non survive. Mendo want the these are the government are ordering Ghana for no ordering or value money for money. Them can start as it.
Yeah.
So if you are a government and you don't value for money, and at the same time you do something that you cause a financial loss to the state, then you are totally incompetent.
Now, one day one end the policy no or cause financial loss now.
Commander Sugar Factory.
The correlation of financial work can be cause financial loss, and some people know wasn't come watching on first.
Yeah, I don't know watching.
Because I want two projects.
You then regional minister, you are NPR, obey 16 years on your shimmy wealthy. Take us out to the no, he was a regional minister. But the regional minister 6 months ago said, I him. We're catching there over 7,000 workers at Commander Sugar Factory. Juma. Even the time one that time I looked at Jacobs or a central regional chairman. Mobile even no payment to or try no complimentary card do it. There young phone come managing director no one on considered for employment. You call a will fruit show me behind you. Uncle Lieutenant semi managing. Yes, me need to marry. So the master make your work here. You couldn't away future. And the person is now working at UCC. Inti say here the mazin yane local industries now. Are we industrializing or we are deindustrializing as a nation? We don't demand
Papa Kasa no oka assembly was nkwam nkoma na abrodo na yetum na ye wo factories where matches where toothpick
sure
where even meat your fish processing plant na wo palungu meat factory day no juma but after the era of Kwame Nkrumah no government sa wa ban na wo ma wonyu onkodo nka nezen de nka dam factories wo ho na nka na ya ba modern Ghana ya another global ya fi de ehu de your access to machines and equipment and can obotu one management why easy no on mo na ya brand this say right there ya materials na ya export raw ya import materials ba so na ya kwa import materials about money no bozenzan izabe ejuma ewesa ya to na bozen
that is why kwami ko for abama no be kwami ko for abama no be
military abana wo be wo fi hono na abana oben it starts linked to MPP buzia
no buzia no ya beli
PPP abana say no
traditional
MPP was born at
how many months how many years will be do abana
buzia I think 3 years
when do 3 years
when do the 2
when we just 1.5 1 month 6 months
since 1972 3 years since 1972 was any 3
from then
no was it 2 now
no so the abama obedi you know 27 years or 25 years Rollins NDC 13 years yes
NDC
na say entumi anka de 13 years 21 farm revival in command factories ni nya na mu moto ntane ya damo yimpan no yin MPP aba one why Ghana papa 13 good years ada botum de 13 good years aye na into for 3 years you no mo be botum damo factories ni na Ema.
Okay, the main issue na papa no osbo tugo na samana okay no. How it is affecting us as a country.
It is because looking at the economy now, importation is very cheap. Exportation is very expensive. So now, if I don't know, you are aware of it there, we are importing maize, yam, and those things from Brazil to Ghana because it is cheap. At the Ghana, Sisiala, importing for that Ghana, so it's cheaper than Ghana.
Ever produce one.
Yes. So if you create,
also we don't add value to what we produce.
Yes, and the government is not supporting our farmers too. It is rather killing the local industry. And if the demand now, if you are solar obey import, exportation moment then why expensive? In the system some quarter a blue bag code 5 million. Next I do or we import it from Brazil, but next now about to 3 million. No way you for sure. One of the local amazing. Local producing maize, one of who is going to buy it? Nobody. So that is why we are telling Ghanaians there, this government, the kind of environment that is creating for investors is rather dropping the investors kind of confidence.
Okay.
Because say the obey battery as or there, looking at one planting for food and jobs. Over 1 million farmers enroll into this policy. 1 district, 1 factory. So, ye blocks are can. We completed 13 of 35 of them.
How many factories did you build?
13 out of 35 e-blocks.
Yes,
okay.
We completed it. But actually, when I felt that we also Oboko St. Augustine, Oboko Holy Child, Oboko Agri, Oboko UPSS. Oboko decided college.
Yeah, so a good policy but or your time.
But it can't boost them out. Outskirts of the town. Going there is very difficult. So what we did. So if they don't benefit.
I thought it was a good place.
No, me tell you, we thought that like Obobua community, be more than a town, then we decided to complete it. Then, okay, looking at it on your attractive student. So why don't we expand the big schools, then take more? In the equal school, be St. Augustine, dormitory and 3 classroom blocks. I decided the same thing, National, the same thing, Wesige, the same thing, Infantry, the same thing, Agri-Memorial, the same thing, UPSS, the same thing. We did expansion of all secondary schools,
okay,
so that we can take more because I want to go now come pay. But going to Mori school, community school, should be more sure.
Mori,
but from Mori Junction, from Mori Junction, from Mori Junction to school,
even from Mori Junction to Mori inside Kwamponu.
Oh yes,
Mpocho.
Next school na saying school na Mori town.
Mori Junction na Mori.
The my class of the Mpocho write it.
Community is meant for the community members.
The community members, even from the Mori town. Even from Mori town.
Let's say go school Moria. Then you have to take transport.
Anna make sure they from Mori town and get some do ko be Moses school in Ekwanwal.
Okay.
If you don't know,
let's look at the solution to this. Some Papa.
So,
Masana Baodo.
Okay.
Masana Baodo. Mamudu, let's look in 2 minutes. No, let's share a solution that. You put your madamaz new day chat.
They are never ready to bring out any solution to anything. I'm not saying I'm a can too. Okay, I tell what kind of festivals about going to Kasa. Going to Kasa. Oh, Mama come ask them.
Make them ask them.
One more 20 minutes.
We should bring solution.
Mama no, Kasa for 12 minutes.
Yes.
Now
we are looking at the solution. So get your solution.
I agree with him there. I'm out for what demand put pressure on duty bearers. No, we demand accountability. Obama, when there, people are now aware
there as he starting,
yeah, I want maybe I expand the solution based na share because I the mazi in kofu be parliament ache
papa
and now no we brought a policy this value for money policy.
Yeah.
Before it's one of those things that we are bringing these things on board, like value for money, for instance, because say you will keep coaster ha now we'll buy a zibi will keep coaster ha now say you keep coaster so you feel there this is relevant keep coaster in here the mazia. That means so what then as we jump all fire home.
Yeah.
But with the value for money policy in our basis here answer as no obey no or they keep coasters what can the mazi ampa ye here wa. So keep coasters in Ankasa was sort what can the mazi no easy like for instance the Wabaka in there keep coasters this for you you'll be getting harbor and airport. Damn time no you know what I say we don't need harbor and airport. That's what we need. So this value for money
harbors airport I don't see the relevance now but harbors space
no landing beaches fine. Harbors are a very big community. Landing beaches because intensive but this actually for instance they are pushing for
fishing
landing beach.
So
see where
Jamestown alelima fishing abo awusia
see fishing abo there's no need shouting. There's no need shouting.
Okay, I will say it.
That what Akufo-Addo came
to meet
to no one Akufo-Addo obe na ngase mpo na all about commissioners no take you can come for now go there and go read Akufo-Addo he came to rehabilitate that thing was there rehabilitated Elimina fashionable. That's what it is.
This discontinuity of this what he say the discontinuity of our project.
That's why we started the Elimina fish processing factory. Because if the people start bringing the bulls there, what started was the boats in the Baho. Now what started there and number where will you store the fishes? Fish is no way. No, you started. You see the Elimina fish processing factory. What it was abandoned. What no? What diligent? That fish processing factory, no. It was only to store fish, about store fish, no. Whatever fish in the and they were to produce poultry feed. No scales in Azano. Was there for poultry feed? Was there poultry feed for poultry farmers around these enclaves? And it was going to ice block Akasaka for
so
people around.
I cannot tell all the parties, especially in this MPP. They are very guilty of this issue.
So when we came to continue,
abandoned project be about to them project. Project
so urban there, Costa TV is na. I say here pa table. I better know why you do ma. Na say what bahana was welcome hen. Me friend a coach for that man. Na say management of Costa TV work there. Value for money na America show no. Work na nya dem nya aza ye. But the moment they start doing what you want, say you put all your money no, because it's kind out to work. No one fire the maximum Costa TV. For now we are aware that the money is there. Don't fire the Costa TV. I saw as another. So that's one policy a Benny. We want to use it to stop this discontinuation of this project.
No policies.
No policies. No.
Okay.
So
that's a good one. Live by it.
Because Sikano ya baba, Sikano was about value for money. Amount as by Azano.
Okay.
It also stop us from these corruption things. Overpricing and those things, you know. Was if you are to show me was a crap. Yes, by Sika Obokum, Yama Obokum now. We are going to do all those things.
Okay.
Also, the cricket get Abaz we've employed. We've employed 7,000 people. That is the number. If the thing was, So the number of people who are going to
No. That wasn't.
go and read. Because I'm about to the same way I live.
Kasa came to UTV.
I will not take him.
So I said, okay, I'm not going to get it.
NDC.
Honorable Kukuriki.
Listen, I can have 7,000. The total number of people is 7,300. 7,300 people are going to be employed.
Yeah, okay.
We are going to be employed. That is even those who are going to work inside. Outgoers are not even among. What was the tracks?
Indirect jobs.
Indirect ones.
Indirect near outgoers.
People like somebody like Perimeter Sambon is in it. Tracks now wasn't sugarcane, wasn't bad factory. That thing was really given to MPP.
Perry, okay.
Perimeter he was doing that. I don't know why the Mazam. And see, Mamma Tanana can send me. Eka 1D1F. Tell me why 1D1F. 97% of our chicken were importing them. 97%.
Attention now, call the poultry industry.
No, you farming. Still, we're importing tomatoes. We're doing. I'm not enough.
Import.
But I'm talking about the error of 1D1F.
No, still
the error of 1D1F.
Importation they didn't check.
No, they check.
Yes,
since when they stopped this, we are now having tomatoes, made in Ghana tomatoes, all bad. They've stopped.
What the tomatoes will bring, but I better
even from where God those places, we have done. I tomatoes.
Wasn't there? What Burkina Faso was one pet? Ghana, I don't know what it was.
It was that one of those dams that all commission. Never one village, one dam.
Yeah.
No, I only pay like one village, one dam. Any pain, Mama Karasam.
Okay. What are we now?
I look one village, one dam. How many dams will see Ghana? Do you know what I mean? It's a damper, sir. Blocking extreme. I don't know extreme person.
What's at the mad law for him?
La damper,
damp no, 1 year on your papa. First, I think that one was a good policy. One district, one fact, one dam was that.
There's this dam that.
One yet down most of them that
that was
so why don't you change it to village?
It's not dam.
So why don't you correct it now?
No comment. I don't know. You did not break a stream. Let's do that for every village. There are some villages that streams are not passing.
Let's make some progress.
We don't have any clear policy. We need policy. The man will be recorded. So we should come and continue. It is not there. So, if a policy be there, if a policy there, for the National Health Insurance, it was piloted under Jerry John Rollins. The passbooks at Damango and all those places was piloted there.
Quotas.
Even the State of Nation address read by Jerry John Rollins 2000 it was there.
Okay.
2000 it was there. 1997. I knew that we are passbooks. He continued.
Yeah.
He continued. Mutual life insurance.
Yeah.
It was called Government Health Insurance.
Yeah.
government health insurance or pay no ye until Cape Coast for no show. At times he saw that the thing was good. Then he made it national health insurance. And at times it was made national health insurance. It was actually it was also with a passbook with some green, yellow, bluish cards at a conformity time. Now at times blue card nationwide, but you can use it in Ghana here. So that's the continuation of something like that. Okay. Ghana, but Akufa the those is seized in Ghana here.
Okay. Shakur, yeah, Kasa about solutions. No, engine is there. As a problem to avoid this constitutional reform, I have Kawansami. There is a special constitution, an entrenched clause.
Yeah.
There, a banner by a project policy. Another is Hobiano. So if you are the next government that is coming, no, should not start a new policy until there you are done with policy now. That only there or a good one. It is an entrenched constitutional provision of Boboa.
The matter was now August and no value for money send me. But value for money policy also in this is the value for money policy abandoned or candidate. And
also no policy. No. Oboa. The more Obaya and Yamba being in the butcher, who there as the area in Faso. I say, you put us a benefit so you won't pa. Or next person who they need to continue with it. On the last be I Wood. Yeah. We're talking about this issue. A big man. This is another assemblyman. Yeah. Assembly will decide. We'll agree on this 8 year. Is it 8? Joint policy knows about
development plan.
Also, it goes beyond 8 years. Yeah. No. There's that understanding there. Even say MC, if you won't pa, most of the assembly members will still be there. Yeah. And those assembly members will ensure that new MC Biano after George Biano will continue with that development plan, which I think is good.
Yes.
Why
my amendment will review on
but the policy must be there because it's a good one.
Yes. But I mean, it's a value for money issues. I think that this government and this urban now you do not or consider them as an. That's it. No, my crowd. In town, I can't even go shoot your dad for no mature. That's what I'm doing. The solutions. Abana, all the baby. But as I remember, it's one of the solutions to stop these things. No. Isn't there a solution? No, one of the best solutions. I don't know what the no. Once. He said we should hold government accountable. To just to worship. It's also for people. No, make sure that. Oh, yeah, what yourself? Another room up there. Should it offer there? It should be a constitutional provision, and I want you to take it from there. If you agree, fine. No. The government will also. I am baby day. National industrial policy part. Our other special constitution that every 4 years, if government change, there wouldn't be any new policy when it comes to our factories, so that our factories will not die. Okay. After every 4 years or after a change of government, so they can do some national industrial policy part. Okay, I like that one. I hope you get it. Yeah. It is but I know we should do value for money now, but no can't in this abandon the mad no yes. Why you never be now? One consider value for money. One xenophobic attack no see South African. Oh, every some now will be some dimension. Keep quiet and listen. But no problem. You 30 minutes more. You go to your 555. I say. Say some papa can 1 or 2 minutes, but you have to talk. So xenophobic attacking. Also was South African. Also from January 1 to April. Benjamin Kwashi. Otumo President Najun the other day. The moon waste war. And from April, some March not to President approved first evacuation on the 12th of May. On the 12th of May, no way was scheduled for one flight. First flight now, in 2017. That wasn't the first flight. The first
You have to pass the people through some audit to be screening.
No. That make sure there. Very good.
Take time.
But no. I'm telling you, listen to me very well. Listen, that first flight not bed 27th wasn't the first flight.
Okay.
They booked the first flight. They scheduled for first flight on 21st of May.
Okay.
Flights are only just one person.
No.
So that tells you that screening now. I think you will check in and sana.
Listen. One person.
Only one person.
Only one Ghanaian.
Only one Ghanaian. So you should have done all your checks first. I want to make a sure that you check it. No, we are doing intellectual arguments under discussion. So on the 21st of May, in the first flight, obey. Only one person was available, so the flight will come. And what they have a corner and work out.
So it requires that. No.
It is true. No, we are messing with the better.
However,
up to date game. Stabilization of the CDs. Stabilization of the CDs.
Let me check.
Yeah. Stabilization of the CDs and the inflation dropping down. It's kind of what you see.
That's not commensurate with.
It's kind of what you see. 44 billion Ghana cedis.
Okay.
No, what you see what the damn stabilization of which MPPAB, Bank of Ghana and workout. So they didn't factor or they didn't consider for money. It is a channel the kind of some I would tell you you are answers what president yes.
You don't even know where you are doing.
Let's
now we get to my son. It is how do the most solution about Mr. National Industrial Policy Part. Or the work for this constitution, so that if every 4 years or the change of government come out, there wouldn't be our factories will not struggle or our good policies will not struggle when it comes to change of government. I'm concerned.
Any policy,
the policy.
1995.
Yeah.
13th October 1995. And health insurance. Okay, yeah, Damango.
No, that's that. Why? I didn't know what to do that. Why you answer me? Okay. Then tomorrow to talk about sign.
You been a passbook.
I've been a passbook.
Access
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. As a government, this in Conchana I can because the authentication is not a
no, let me
tell you something. It could be that we have some we have some workers and we have some private industries. This in China because we have some industries. They create their own health insurance at the various hospitals.
Okay.
It could be one of it.
It was piloted.
Let me consider that. Hospital was signing that.
No, Damango, within the Damango Health Enclave.
In your hospital was signing. What happened is
that's the issue of man or the kind of sustainability. Instead, they couldn't sustain this. But you know, on a pilot.
Let me show the health insurance website.
Health insurance. What health insurance was started under Rollis or not? No. The good news is that health insurance is still alive.
It's still alive.
And what I'm trying to say is that when you go to the health insurance website, from Kufo era to Atames to Domahama to Akufo-Addo to Domahaman, health insurance was established in 2003.
Established. This was pilot.
You're a pilot.
What do you know? What kind of pilot now? No, introduction of it. Or not to be
so
okay. Or not to be piloted it at this stage.
No, depend on Kufo-Addo. No. You can't.
No, you invite your
there are policies. Sometimes manifesto
the task tell me catch the one I don't know one on your manifesto
but they went
but you be better ask them
into my fence
it's medicine mama
na as a time no as account buzamu the one say you share or Kasa program current affairs program yefa o menum nsam a record you discuss na say yereka or issue or opinion order Ghana commerce and industry wanano Mr. Abuaji ono na okasa mi ma say you discuss there kwana ba kwana ba fada e ba bo ma say aban fofor aban the policy bana say orifre abanima aban fofor na oreba no obotu we krom so especially policy ni ye good into be here there is be shemrem e mo ba ya obia bo hu da mazi government bia ba or your man policy or your political party policy na we tun we krom na enyina yeso because of your policy obotu ma bo ma ne bebre into we need some MAMUDU na SHAKUR ina waka we need to hold policy makers duty bearers accountable and then we should also make sure that ibenya is it health as a BBB
national industrial policy
park na etum yes I share emrenum na ye hu there it will guide everybody. I believe that the man nyeme bieni mpa na nketekete na yes baka wa the Ghana boko baby into ma yemboa 0508206846 0508206846 about my friend na is wadin kire etumeza boboa dwumezino SHAKUR mama shasin fodo concerning constitutional review as CDD no onye we lead other civic society organizations ma worka there yenya timelines in for constitution review no na yenhu there dam na yeza ya shase. This is what we are doing and this is how we are going to end it. Dam time na be ye na yetumi yenhu there we are drafting the document over guide on many nyina and yes there aban Richard with this constitutional review process now.
It's matter I think the timelines are very important or the domam or too modern whatever because constitutional reforms in manifesto now occurring. I think 1 year 6 months now on too modern on for timelines from
Matuga.
I'm from Matuga. I don't know the better catch on there. This government is not I don't know the word I should use for this government because in maybe okado obayen on to me yet. Ordinary sula no. If we do that comparison, mama no kwenyi because now who is in power now?
Say ebia ya continuation ni asami sakufado shase no ozodu baby mpa nka say siampo nka weso and on the same vein it was a big issue on the platform bia no you mentioned also in constitution when you 20 something years into oba amendment 1 year and the other unfortunate part is that when the late Professor Mill started this process no and unfortunately ofrimuno no successor President Mama Ben he didn't continue with the constitutional review. Fortunately he saw the need afterwards na sesiano was start. How do we go about it?
And that is why I make a day this government on serious about reforms them can say because Kasa in opposition 1 year 6 months down the lane Abba into me when MPP was in power, see NDC once you CSO in a word was shouting or rants all over the world or the country.
CSOs are where aligned to NDC.
Yes, where aligned to NDC.
CSOs, okay.
And if it is not true, then not true at all. Then you tell Ghanaians and I'm going to take for that for the man can answer them. one was shout one MPP government in the one for timelines now them from the man and now it is CDD. I think that it's about time this government should be serious about those things. No promises someone as on pedo obesity Ghana for young flava and a young flama. Na baba the other Inti although too much not them timelines not then Ozoba because Oyado Bobwa. Them can say Oyado Bobwa. Inti why no promises no promise to own the dinner na Ghana fire yan sen Saturday why I so baby for no propriety.
Yeah.
Aha. E won know that too. E won know that too. Oje do onyimu. Onyim. Unity. Nyim da ayi. Oje te.
Also onye ode. Onye ode.
Na too. So, e say papa because of need promises are or promise here on to means do. Na me kan say that say. Ye o mayimu. Na say e ka sam da be ya Ghana fu na Ghana fu ebena anyene to papa da Ghana fu will not take you serious again. That is how me I see this government. It's not a serious government.
Okay.
2 say timelines in onya da see sala also oil delay time beam. And son or daba by the end of by the end of this month I don't too much the timelines in the bar. So that
government spokesperson for so kwache kade abandons of white paper baba.
When?
Now that was after commission no HQC no commission no was submitted proposals no was ma aban no. Na okay the we receive it was a white paper baba. Then the way will be clear as the direction or the yeko. But I believe that I also understand that they are still having the discussions with the relevant stakeholders.
Oh yeah, me talk. Watch it. The master what the white paper from where? Watch it. But do you have to sit down for somebody to petition or remind you before you can give the timeline for the constitution for your own promise that you promised Ghanaians.
Okay.
Is it the right thing? So if you're a serious government or serious president, you will not even sit down for this thing to happen before your minister or some whoever to come and tell Ghanaians that they will bring a white paper very soon to do what? To clear what? And then the ability to do all you know promises be when do that man from agriculture sector, from education sector, from health sector, from gender ministry and winning now when do that man promise so you will win now. Galamsey or could over yet about call state of emergency at all the Galamsey sites over here.
Now the president mama promising.
Yes.
Was it or they declare state of emergency?
Yes, that time he was telling Akufo-Addo to do that.
Yeah.
Mama never said that. At that time he was telling Akufo-Addo to do that when he was in opposition. So mama go only CSOs no work around. Oh yeah no mama never go down okay.
A lot of government then in opposition a lot of officials were kind.
Na mama never said that.
Mama never said.
Mama na listen.
John Mahama said it by himself
and link it to Galamsey as far as state of emergency is concerned.
John Mahama said it by himself when he was in opposition. On a campaign platform. Okay. What I'm trying to say that this government has been napped for some time. Since I should wake up.
Okay.
Because issue why if it will be about come on popcorn
okay
the government why
okay
your best said omo do no you from Ghana man
I just the aban wa relax with regards to the constitutional reforms now because what shas no na gidi body baby say I dey yan shada yan tissue I'm the only thing I see before work there we hear timelines
better than
wow
we are here to inform people and educate people.
Yeah.
It's a better than a Kasa. Topic was on. Just talk about it. Let people know what you are talking about. Mama bande there Kasa there Kasa. Okay. Look at that. When people are benemin. Yes, CSOs no kase ni nara no. where
MPP file.
MPP
CSOs.
Where NDC. When MPP wa benimno. Ne CSOs no kasa ni na no. Where
NDC for okay.
This one CDD. CDD na other CSOs no kasa no where MPP for. Ana. Them na yam fan. That's one. Two. You can reforms for Ghana about this our constitutional review thing. MPP won't want no money though. MPP won't want no money that. The first yes we to this committee, constitutional review committee. It was under John Fifi Atanos in 2010. Yeah. Was it 4-jaw committee? Yeah. Them committee, no, everything came out. There, the coming ABAWANA for no. This was assembly election. We knew that there were going to be an election there. Those gaps in governance, we were going to bridge all those ones. A white paper, we issue white paper on that. About for 8 solid years. I'm call from power. You could not even implement even as people into my own tree. White paper was issued. The moment white paper is issued, that means all things as they open away beyond. We to why and done as I'm as all the because when constitutional review wants to be done, it goes under Article 290. So 290, no more can you there. The moment you trigger that thing, what you are supposed to do after the report has been given to the president, you are supposed to make sure that you consult other people. Parliament is one. You consult the parliament. You consult the cross-party consensus. That means party, NDC, MPP, CPP. We should all come back. We should all come on a round table, make consensus on the thing. Either warrior, make consensus. And we call for a referendum in Ghana here. Until the delay process.
Yeah.
All the process has to go through. We have to go through all the processes. So I end them if you want to that's I end them. That's sorry, keke.
It was about court.
Go to the court. Then I said why you are into.
Ben Junction says
Nti yen to me sorry keke. There is as a call. Nti MPP aban when chain as a why about the rest of MPP aban. When we're going to rewrite the 1992 constitution, they boycotted it.
Mama did say that government should declare state of emergency in opposition.
Yes. What can I say? ABAWANA.
That is, I'm consulting Google.
Why did he say that?
It was a voices as in Nampoza, but
no, I
can't voices here.
So
where we are sitting.
My can there. MPP are been as we speak. MPP as we speak. They don't have any moral right to talk about this thing.
Reforms.
They don't have any moral right to talk about it.
But I for the promise. Obey constitutional reforms, but obey one.
Yeah. Part of it,
only original additional regional regions now were creating.
No.
Because that one was also a promise. The election of MMDC is
that's the entire
because there was no consensus between the two major political parties on one band, because MPP was on one side. There, I think MPP was on the view that we should do it on partisan basis. And then
yes, partisan.
Was not in favor of the
no. So like for us, right now they want to bring it. Right now they want to bring it, but we support it.
Bone of contention now, man.
If they bring it up, we support it.
We need a consensus.
And I'm saying that if they bring it up, we support it.
But I'm talking about.
If they bring it up, we support it.
But Kasa fa national constitution, 1992 constitution now, upon the review. 1 year, 1 tack. That is where I'm talking about.
Them referendum about creating of new regions. Was it part of the recommendation from the constitutional Was a part of it.
There was no even
There was no committee. Commission be allowed what kind of asam.
It was under the office of the local government ministry. You know, they went through the constitutional process.
One way when I was be like a into MPP abana Kasa. The state of Asama Kodo Ghana, as whatever they will do, if the team will not benefit them during elections, I won't come ask them. Because I'm finding there, so I can the power send a crack, not as I'm it will come back to your hands, so you will not do it. Oh, yeah. Because what's the poise of the president is too much. It's the element and the power send a crack. Then, if we be there, let the commission head. President no appoint police head.
In regards to the appointments, no president no appoint.
Also
too much.
So we are supposed to do wide consultation before we do these things. And see, this if you tell me you are going to give timelines, Parliament only need man. Parliament only need to maybe. Political parties they are many between people from what some ones go. They tell me between so are they to your bar?
Yeah, people American Nanabi. The party will also meet and draft their issues with regards to the reforms. No? And so, Obando or president was a banner. They will present it to the government.
Have they presented their issues?
As
I thought if not presented it.
Not.
No one's other was a banner. One from Bayu. But with the honor one cadet, as an Yarichan.
Young people know what kind. These are
what you are supposed to bring so that you should go NPPs was Abba, CPPs one blabber. PS is one Zaba, Chadas and Zaba, Butterfly was one Zaba. You know, who told you that they will run it? What from Benz? I'm also
government consultation or Yana, any no record behind the scenes.
Consultation behind the scenes. Never there. One promise 1 year, you're about how many years? In 2 years. You promised us for 8 solid years, you could not fulfill. You promised us 8 years old.
Constitution reforms.
I'm not interested in those. I'm not interested in
MPP promised there. Promise over review. But for 8
solid years, promises are our promises. I was making America. You have put program. I'm interested in the topics he sent.
Yeah, constitutional review.
Promise. I'm going to promise. I'm not ready to go into the answers with you on that issue. I wasn't as a bell. Yeah, you were able to do 2 times. 4 job committee was there, Prempe committee, Waba. We are telling you that very soon we'll come out with a white paper. Let's hear the time. So that Asamba now now Saka, as in Poachim, as in Poachim, we are not going to do that. And we are not going to condone to this your small pressure. That pressure also. Because our answer was answer for 8 solid years into my year. We have been waiting 2 years old. You have to be as a commissioner was one report. Now it is a joy, but only 2 years.
The report was a report now with some of the proposals. Was it the issue of the election of
MMDCs, the powers of the president.
We should do it.
Parliamentarians don't go into the ministers.
We should parliamentarians should stay in parliament.
Parliamentarians should stay in parliament and make laws.
President will not have that power again to appoint some of his ministers from parliament. There's a constitution. President is there. Majority of his ministers must come from parliament.
Yeah.
Which some of us don't believe in it.
Let me hear
the main now we should change. And then the issue of Article 41, 71 office holders.
Damazi, parliament Asana, referendum MAMUDU. Not parliamentarian pass along. If you don't lobby him well, I show you pass this thing.
Because also Oba ne partner ba benuma open ministerial appointment.
No, every day is going into.
That one I agree with.
Nti I talk by and one and Kasa. But one pass the as a parliamentarian be after the parliament no go to.
And she what political consensus.
No.
Now two political major political parties including the small ones.
No.
When one for
This is one jam to my parliament.
I want to 71 na mepere we hold mapa because it's causing a lot of distraction.
Nti say ya anto yan buy here. Na say MPP Dr. Mamudu Baba Kasa CDD donated the one the pressure. Now as a backfire.
Ne company CDD for obotu aka
I'm not going in this one ben CDD for Kasa where MPP for MPP so ben CDD for Kasa nyara no where indiscipline na no Kasa si ano na America.
Okay.
Nti ba me Kasa CDD for the one peer na as I say because as one parliament you cannot pass it. The parliamentarian should not embrace here honey. Mama Kasa parliamentarians are very embrace here.
Be in favor one.
I'm favor one. Nti o dey to ba anyone Kasa. And George okay, parliamentarian, say a minister, you to and Sana, yeah, pass. Into the one from the parliament. So, listen, I saw your kind there. The message, you better really in your this one making it politics. Say, I can, say, I can, yeah, do I politics? Who's somebody in the man? Because I'm all to do that. You cannot do it. So, I'm making you cannot. See. If Sammy there but then also we started this okay Kasa okay so I so 8 years I got to commission Prime commission I'm not telling you. Here's a quarter alcohol. No, I'm not pressure as I say. I the timelines was about. I tell you before you what's the other pressure on the timelines? It's been now. I just don't get you.
Monfensi c'est quoi Monfensi na
That's my when you promise topical Costa was our promise I promise it's social media the topic in the they're not on the same I got promises by Akufo-Addo which is not fulfilled I need
will not be able to fulfill all
promises. If we want to qualify it, make promises. We should cut the politics. If it is politics, we should make that this is politics. The topic of mature communication. This is an apparent communication officer. No. We are it's a political show. Listen. So what topic? If it is political, the political aspect of the topic.
But
the political aspect. The political aspect of the topic.
We'll discuss.
If it is not political, we will discuss. The political aspect of this what we are talking about is Akufo-Addo. When Oba Abedin promising there, he's going to make the reforms. No, 1 year. That is what you are talking about. Okay. Manganga promising there. Oh, it is not related to the topic. So what is the matter? You might not prepare for this topic.
The one more promise, I know one promise.
You're promising or not?
Constitution. Listen.
The first step, the thing has to go through stages, and if we're able to jump the first stage, the committee should come. The committee has come. They've gone around the whole Ghana. They've gathered a report. They've submitted a report. The president has received the report. Where is the report?
Sir, issue of white paper no. Also immediately, but since then it's been months.
Yes.
White people no on by. Before the white
people will come, MPP, they are supposed to bring their consent. It's what was that? Because what's that? You are supposed to cross-party consensus. This is a constitutional. Cross-party consensus, parliament and referendum. Bisano was one consensus. And it was one from there. I'm from there. I say, yes, you are paper. If you have a catcher in there, as a good, first of all, I trust the white people will come out. It's also one pressure. It's one pressure. No, that's what I'm one year. That's what I said. That was one consensus about. Read your consensus and let's hear. How much go out?
Okay. Martin, the Siciano, I the Emma. It's our endorse Sochina. Because now we dispatch it tomorrow. Okay. CCMA or a big is about 30 minutes, 1 hour discussion. And so we'll look at it. Now as I remember what you people have on board to deal with that issue, demolition since what shall I say? Assembly but the market, the congestion of the streets. No, areas around the markets, stores, na MAMUDU so we was the issue. But it says as tomorrow we'll dispatch this CCMA demolition issue. Yente was some ozirina.
Questions too. If constitution is so urgent, why not be in parliament yet? If constitution review is so urgent, why no bill in parliament yet? 2, should Ghanaians believes in reform or believes in 15 cities, 20% petrol increase? It's real agenda. That's the questions I should
correlate with.
That is why I'm saying no. It's a question. So should Ghanaians believes? Yes. Should Ghanaians believes in reforms or
reforms? Okay.
Believes in 15 cities, 20% fuel increasement is a real agenda. It's a question.
Okay.
For the past.
That's a rhetorical question.
Yes.
Yeah. Answer.
Into the Magana Funya Tassing there. And that's your Funya Tassing there. John Dramani Mahama, he says, the President of the Republic. Or you're very insensitive president. Or you're very insensitive president. On being Ghana for your since the local industries will collapse, importation is very cheap, exportation is very expensive. So how can you export something from here to abroad? So importation is cheap. So that is why it's killing. If importation is cheaper, it's killing the local industries.
Yeah.
If you don't know.
Importations.
Yes. Now people are importing rice.
I will support government over policy, deliberate policy.
Yes, it should be some clause or something.
You want to increase of the cost of an importation. The mobile local industries one bottom one. Because we can import nyamana bar or a cheap. It comes with cheap pricing. In Toba the mama or Ghana hano. Upon the cost of materials, I know boys. It's maybe for foodstuffs or something like that.
Targeting because engine and you be Ghana, car engine and you be Ghana, and kada no more yadna Oboho and Adrian.
Rice na
this you made no go all Prumbolizi, Ibianto. Now to work for Brazil, rice, the same thing. A brother was for Brazil, but no from in Chin. This government is very insensitive government.
Importation of rice to Ghana or importation of maize to Ghana, when did it start?
Oh no, it's not, or it didn't start under this government. Or you say I ordered the
this is why 2 months.
Look at the KTM wanted to put some policies in place about the But all the MPs in Parliament, both NDC and MPP, and Kasa was some of them are owning businesses that were import the minimum about many. Maybe on the appropriate forum we will discuss that particular issue.
Contractors won't show one call. It took me 12 billion, and that's economy. Why don't you take 2 million to pay the contractor so that money will come into the system?
What is the name, Shako?
Was that of dollars? Was actually
petrol price? There were Ghana. Petrol got to. Petrol doesn't go to almost 22 Ghana. Go from at the last time from 17
I'm also afraid that at a point we bought it
at 17
January 2017 to December. No, come on, what time ago? Oh, I want the prices. It's a pretty man. I'm doesn't make a good communicator. A good communicator should be a good listener. No. Our internet allow it to flow. And allow it to flow. On the baby. Now fuel is 15-20. Within 1 year 6 months.
As a fuel, I can for fuel.
Within 1 year 6 months.
From 3 cedi 80 pesos. And if you didn't fuel at the hem. So the fuel part is more kokokra. Four politics, MVP. Don't go there. Now, my career there. All topics that they are discussing, and then it is one of the best topics I think it should be discussed all the time. The continuation of government projects. If you are able to put proper measures in place, there government Tibiaraba, as I need predecessor or continue, we'll continue like proper legislations. Not just registration, abiding the registration. There's but two in place there. Oh, in the Mazi, Abeni Ebaye, and I Irian, Okuda, and Tiado, Sa there should be abiding legislation over to why how them Abana Gazebo.
Okay.
If somebody triggered it at the Supreme Court or whatever court, okay. Secondly, about this commentators. American there. American there are very necessary there about very necessary there about them. We promised it as NDC. I promise. The first stage has been completed. The first that is gathering reports. Gathering reports. You to me, I gather. Just that you are supposed to lobby some people. You cannot just get up and pass such law without going through Parliament and the referendum because of a backfire.
Yeah.
So whatever pressure our NPP CSOs one man pressure. SHAKUR 8 years. It's only NPP for what free there 1.5 years. It's longer than 8 years. How about 8 years? But I do 1.5 years. That's what
if you think
no, Ochina is a sodo. Yeah. The way special fridge. Ochina is assembles na chassis. Na ya kwenyim. Okay, into Musafo, Ahana is it Mozini na Besi. I say maybe some question me there. I'd be a yato petrol 22 cities or Ghana had also no based on available food price records in Ghana. Petrol has not generally been sold at 22 per liter. Okay. I'm using petrol. I think also the highest was about 18 cities, 85.
How do you put 18 cities? 15 cities.
That was 2022.
That time inflation.
That was 2022.
Remember, I'm not disputing that fact. But that time, 23%.
And petrol came down as low as an ICDC in Ghana.
Listen.
And because of this,
at that time, what was the inflation? We accepted. The inflation inflation was 23%.
Russia and Ukraine, you didn't agree with them.
But in that kilometers from Ukraine to Ghana is 7,000.
It was for discussion about behind the scenes. Now, young boss out here. Issues na share direction na to me ya discuss constitutional reforms CDD work there kwacho yapon waje yapon CDD was in there abandon for timelines and from so so ya share oye factories and policy aban zeba obo free abanum na so rekwa ye continue with the policy especially so a good one na nyina no ye adwene ko there says oye pressure and they hold leaders na accountable and says yamra or national policy da homa abani bia ba obotweda oboto aboyen bebre nti ezigmezine besi ha mensaka oye MAMUDU sa Cape Coast South NDC communications and deputy communications director and officer na fresh SHAKUR fresh SHAKUR na nkofu wenyim no say assembly member for Ola Blaster, my assembly man. Yami aduma ochina semission business oye Danny. You don't want to breed then when you na they one set was to her. Na we take the discussion current affairs discussion to in Kasa no. Yami aduma ochina ye ne ba sen ya so. E ba sa so ehia na ya hwema ye wo ma oye Ghana na onye oguama nyina. Yakopon hira won bebre. You don't want to say. One bye.
Yanara Sassani, airport in my Mojana Nanum Shegu Nadi to my Edumene was so say a bay, Piatra so, Nindian Twassum, Kutu Craninia, Pessamin Kumina, Eddie Bremu, the Mamaya Sassi, who do what to say. Oh my no, oh my no, yes and I hose, oh my full private jet, oh my no, yes and I hose, oh my full private jet.
Here we go. Okay, this is my motherland, Lady Ghana tiny. Anything I go talk, we get the time. Bo Bonia hey, Boni Dane Fe hey. Many me fende he kati many won't pay. Malaba he can fend the Bajamin Cabo. What you know Ninja Lawa where me Cabo. I promise on my own I'm over Kaya near Shona. Ling off a Mina Sana, Libukuna no Shona.
Yamwaena Jumanchi Afiko May Kowan Kabila Capito Zahida Kai Banda Bombanchi Mudena Zwalumchi Ubangijin Allah Waima Shumanchi Afiko May Anna Muhammad Waima Shumanchi Afiko May Ayemu Waima Shumanchi Afiko May Shumanchi Afiko May
See, this is not a peace song, it's a love song. Peace and Ghana getting married, keep the love strong. See, a peace we cannot risk. War at home is like cardiac arrest, cause home is where the heart is. Let the trumpets sound victory. The battle that we won is a battle for a peace.